Then in terms of the sorts of initiatives in that first council, what sorts of things were you doing which required collaboration with the state government, and what sorts of things could you do where you were really on your own pitch completely?
Well, a lot of them were, we did a lot of cooperative things, Wayne and I worked together on doing the Kangaroo Point Cliffs. The state had an issue over there. There was going to be a zoo built by Godfrey Mantle that they were trying to get out of.
So this was abandoned railway land at the base of the cliff?
At the cliff, yeah. It wasn't railway land. It was the naval...
naval stores. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, the state were in a bit of a bind. They'd gone out to contract and Godfrey Mantle had got up a zoo of some sort there. And so when that was pushed over, we did really good work with the state on, and Wayne and I worked cooperatively on that. All that picnicking stuff under the cliffs, that was done by the state. The boardwalk in front of the library and QPAT and all that, we cooperated on that around through Southbank and that sort of stuff.
Because that was, in effect, well, not cleaning up, but sort of reinventing the Expo site.
Yeah, and the Expo site was a bit of a traumatic relationship between the city and the state. I think the equity was something like 60-40, I could be corrected, where we had some equity but they certainly had more. And the plans for the renovation of that, the state sort of, as always, decided they would dominate and tell us what to do. And we did have some significant tension over that because I objected to the glass tiles that were planned with neon lighting in them, because I said they'd be a disaster and too hard to maintain. And the state said, well, what would you know? But we were the one who ran parks all over the place, but we knew nothing. So we had an argument around some of that expenses, and I said, okay, well, if you want to do it, fine, but I will lock in our component to the maintenance of Southland at a fixed fee with CPI only. So if you want to put all this stuff in that you don't know anything about, the maintenance of it will be yours because we've locked ours in. And that saved the city a lot of money because the maintenance budget just blew out of all proportion as time went on.